Right, so while we were waiting for parts for this, been back and forth with Miles Walker, is one of the subscribers on the channel, and was kind enough to help me figure out some of the stuff wrong with this car. And it's kind of, I'm trying to figure out what the story might be, and I think I know what it is, as to why this was like this when I got it. So anyway, the issue relies probably with the transmission still. I think the initial issue was the transmission, and then we had the immobilizer that wasn't working. And on my car, or my other two cars, these two fuses right here are blank. So all I had right now is a 25 amp. So he says it's a 40. I don't have the book on the car, so I can't verify that, but I just threw a 25 in there because that's what I had. And he said that there should be a fuse in here. So I think what happened is that the second, so it's been to 3 shops, right? The first shop, I think might have been the dealer, or maybe it was the dealer or the second shop. And at some point, somebody removed that fuse. So what we have now is when I open the door up, I see, I don't know if those are on all the time, or if they're supposed to be, probably, but the clock, I notice, is illuminated, and then this other thing's illuminated. That wasn't like that before. So possibly what happened is the second shop that got it was tired of the battery going dead while he was deciding whether to fix it or not. Oh, there they go out. And I guess it's just when you open the door. But maybe it was running the battery dead, so they pulled that fuse out. I really can't say why, but now let's see if it, I don't know. This is my first try starting. Let's see if it starts. I don't know if I have enough battery yet. Let's see if it keeps running. Hell, it looks like that fixed the immobilizer problem. So thanks to Miles Walker. I don't know how I'd ever figured that out. It would have taken me a while. And we got other issues here. An airbag off. It's got a see this one here blinking. I don't know what that is. Maybe turbo failure. Maybe that's why the fuse was missing. So anyway, I'll have to pull the codes and see what's going on now that it runs. We want to make sure that's a 40 supposed to be in there. I only have a 25 in there right now. But we do have a blinking this here, usually code P299. Definitely hear the turbo. It's working. It's doing its job. So we need to find out what that code is. We got engine light. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I've got the air cleaner off of it. So I guess I'll put that back on and check it. Anyway, that's the next thing. Maybe we'll take a look at those codes, see what they are, and we'll go from there. So we'll just go ahead and run another auto scan, see what's going on here. And this takes about 10 minutes, and we'll come back and check it out, see what kind of stuff's coming up. Some of them, I didn't clear them, so it might be repeating. Might have to clear them and then redo it. So anyway, I'll run this. I'll let you know in a second what we find. All right, so let's take a look at the engine malfunction. It's probably no communication with transmission control module. Probably, again, same issue. That's why it's giving me the limp mode. No communication with instrument cluster. How come I did that one again? I deleted them. Engine block started by immobilizer. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. We know about that. Okay, the auto trans. What I'm going to try and do is get into the controller and see if it does anything. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't even, doesn't even access it. It just kicks me right back out. So again, the same issue. Again, the transmission is definitely, I've got the part coming for that. So I know we didn't go wrong on that. That's why I already knew that that was the issue, especially when 3 shops tell you the same thing. It's, you know, obviously the other problem was something that recurred after, and I believe it was just from somebody had just removed that fuse to keep the battery from going dead or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why they would have removed that fuse, but it does start and run now. So that's good news. The most difficult part for me was to figure out the immobilizer, and thanks to Miles Walker, subscriber on the channel, was able to give me the information to figure it out without having to go to the buy a Bentley and start, you know, reading schematics just like what he did. And thank you so much for that. So anyway, we will see. The saga continues. Parts are coming. It'll be a little while. I think the estimated arrival of the parts for the transmission for the mechatronic controller were April 28th. So that's a long ways ahead. That's why I wanted to order them as soon as possible, because it's going to get hot. I want to get all this stuff done before it gets too hot. I don't know if that's going to happen. But anyway, very exciting. Look at those gauges. They're all lit up. It does have 160,000 miles, 939, as we knew. That was the last mileage recorded by one of the shops. And I'm sure that they removed that fuse. So anyway, saga continues. Talk to you guys in the next video. Hopefully this again will help you. If you have an Audi, there is supposed to be a fuse in that first one, and there wasn't. So that was the issue with this one. And yeah, I wanted to make sure. I'm going to check the fuse size. I think it should, you know, it should be a 40 amp is what he said. So I'm sure he's right, but it's just putting a 40 amp fuse in is a little scary to me because it's like a big fuse, and you know, it could burn up something if it doesn't, burn up some wiring or something like that if it doesn't blow. So anyway, I want to make sure we get the right one in there. I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.